Hey guys, I'm bringing Shyla and Aaron on, and I have a treat for you guys. This awesome, amazing couple started trading with us not very long ago, and they are having amazing success. When we welcome a new customer on anytime, our number one goal is to help them trade for free, but also to make sure that they're producing and generating some type of daily profit, daily consistent profit. And I want to share with you guys how this couple came in and made it happen because, most times when you start trading or you start a business, you're not going to always be, hi Larisha, you're not going to always be profitable right away. But new people always have the question, well, okay, hold on, let me add. New people always question, how can I be profitable? How can I cover my membership? Hi, Levlin. How can I cover my membership every day? Hi, Shyla.
Hey. It just told me right now. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
That's
And
it.
so pretty much I was just kind of breaking down why we're even doing this live with you guys because you guys are doing amazing. Where's Aaron?
Thank you. He's right behind me. We're cooking dinner.
Okay.
He's coming right now.
Okay, awesome. So everybody, I want to introduce you to this beautiful couple. We met on Facebook, and they started trading about probably a little over a month ago.
Yes.
They've been having amazing success, and when we have new customers that start, our goal is to help them make anywhere from about 20. We have a challenge that we like to do called $25 to $40 a day swipe trade challenge.
Yes.
And our swipe trade service is basically a signal service that we have where our top traders in the company, they send you signal alerts. You copy it, you paste the information into your phone, into an app, literally trade from your phone, and you profit. So it's an amazing, amazing, amazing service that we have, and it allows you to earn while you learn. So I want to highlight you guys, Brian and I, and we want to just hear a little bit about you guys. Tell us where you're from, just a little bit about yourself, and what caught your interest in trading. So tell the world.
Hello, my name is Shyla, and what got me interested into trading is because I started with the stock market at the beginning of the year. I was teaching myself, and I learned that there aren't any free programs or information out there. So that's what kind of got me into Forex because I was starting off with the stock market.
Okay. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, basically the same thing with me too. We have both been doing a lot of research on just trying to get into stocks and trading. Me and her have been trying to work on just having a separate income. So we've done like everything you could think of. Like I was trying to put ads up on Fiverr to do stuff, just all kinds of stuff. But we kind of came to the conclusion that we were still trading time for money. And we didn't want to do that. So we were trying to figure out a way to make our money make money. So that's what got us into trading on the stock market, which led us ultimately here.
Awesome. So you traded stocks before you started Forex?
Yeah, we were both doing stocks. I was trying to do binary trading until I found out that there's like no brokers that you trade in America. And so I was like, okay, well, this is a dead end. So we were both kind of trying to figure out if we were going to do trading like penny stocks or just like
stocks, OTC stocks,
right, like blue chip stocks. We were trying to figure out what we were going to do. And then she came across the Forex and started telling me about it. And then we started kind of looking into it. And that's when she had met you, I believe, a while back. And then
Facebook, I still remember the message. Awesome. So when you were doing stocks, when you were trading stocks, did you stop doing that because you didn't have the education or you didn't have any guidance? Is that what discouraged you from that? And that's why you switched over to Forex?
We never really started formally, but we didn't have any really guidance. And we were trying to do research on what penny stocks to grab, but it's so many random penny stocks that's just like nobody's ever heard of. They're just like untested, and the penny stock is like kind of like playing the lottery, basically, like hoping that will jump off. And then we didn't have enough money to place in to blue chip stocks. Like nobody has $100, $500 to buy one stock. It's not going to help you any, even if it does go up. Buying one stock's not going to help you.
Right.
So that's where we were kind of like stuck, and then we had started seeing like stuff like Robinhood and the little apps that let you like invest like change on the dollar like around like different stocks and stuff like that. But we never really got into it. We just kind of like we're gathering information.
Yeah, we didn't
So
want
what caught
to.
your interest about Forex? What is it that you found in your research that made you want to get started with something like this?
The profits and the returns are much quicker. With the stock market, it's 5 years, 10 years. It's a good investment, but it takes time, and we don't want to wait that time. So I feel with the Forex was much easier, and I don't know, it was quicker. It was quicker.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah,
So yeah, there's
it
a
was
lot of different ways
it was,
to. Go ahead, Aaron.
oh, sorry. I was just saying, yeah, for me, it was just easier to digest. Like the pairs are what they are, and that's just it. It's not like new things coming into the market, new things leaving, and all this like random transaction. It's just like it just is what it is, and then the fact that we were gonna have a mentor that made it a lot easier
Right,
to be
right,
able to be like, okay, well, we can dedicate our time if somebody's gonna be teaching us and telling us,
right.
what to do, as opposed to us just trying to like blindly searching for answers and stuff like that. So
Right.
that was a big factor too.
Awesome. Okay. Yeah, that was a big factor for us too. So, and you guys both still work full time right now, right? All
Yes.
right. So let's talk to the new people. And I love breaking down specifics because I hate when people do interviews and they give you like a high level overview. I'm like, give me specifics. So let's talk to new people. Let's talk to new people and tell them. So we came up with this challenge, this $25 to $40 a day swipe trade challenge, where we really break down how you can achieve that. And maybe not everyone will come in and follow it, but those who are really serious and intentional, they do. And you guys have done that. Mm-hmm. So I'm so freaking proud of you guys. You have been awesome.
Crazy.
So walk us through. Well, first of all, I want you to tell us, were you afraid when you first started trading? And if so, why?
Yeah, I was.
She wasn't. No, she wasn't.
Well, at the beginning, I was kind of skeptical at first to start. I didn't know because it's so many scams out there. You don't know which way to go. So when I first started back in February, I didn't say yes right away. I wish I did.
I remember.
Now.
Right.
Hey, let me tell you guys this. She contacted me, okay? And she was so excited about getting started. And she's like, well, my boyfriend is really skeptical. And I was like, okay, girl. So I'm trying to encourage her and, be that mentor that she probably needed at the time. And then she disappeared. And I was like, well, she'll be back. Yes. And then you came back months later.
Yes.
At this point, did you hear? At that point, have you ever heard of Forex?
Yeah, when I came back.
Yeah. No,
yeah, I was hearing about it all over.
He was sold. He wasn't.
No, the very first time, because when you guys were doing stocks, have you ever heard of Forex or anything like that? Because you said that there's so many different things that, you don't want to, scams and stuff like that. But you guys heard of stock trading the stocks. Have you ever heard of just Forex in general?
At that time.
No, not in this capacity. Like I said, the closest that I had ever heard in this capacity was the binary trading that I was trying to do, because they dealt with pairs and everything. Other than that, the other like international trading, it still had to do with businesses and stuff like that. It wasn't currency. It wasn't dealing with currency pairs and stuff like that.
Right.
So tell us really quickly before we get into the breakdown of how you are achieving this challenge. So you were a little bit skeptical. So how have things changed? How has that changed for you? Of course, you no longer feel that way. You feel you're very confident now. And so what changed that for you?
What changed for me was consistency and practice. At the beginning, it's still rocky, don't get me wrong, but it was more rocky at the beginning. What changed now is just going through the IML Academy, going through basics 1 through 4, watching the IML TV. From day one till now, I feel like I know everything, even though I know I don't. But a lot has changed since then for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
right.
why.
So just pretty much educating yourself.
Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I'm saying so pretty much is educating yourself and getting comfortable with the material on how to trade, and so that built your confidence. In other words.
Awesome.
Right.
So you're meeting the swipe trade challenge that we set out for you. So the $25 to $40 a day goal, which is great because you guys are new customers. So walk us through exactly what you did after becoming a customer to achieve that. Like, tell us specifically, your game plan? Like, how did that game plan come together, and what does that look like every day while you're working, while you're taking trades? How are you meeting that $25 to $40 a day challenge while you're learning how to trade?
Well, most of what we do, because we don't have a lot of time. We don't have a lot of time to trade most of the time because we both work full-time jobs, like you said earlier. She has a little bit more relaxation at her job, do a little bit more. So when the swipe trades come through, she usually enters them, and basically she gets them all entered and stuff. In the beginning, that's why I was saying that she wasn't afraid, because when we first started, we put money into it, and she was just so excited to trade that we didn't even go through all the material yet. And so she was going through, and we blew through the first amount of money that we put in there. And then I was I was trying to urge her, like, you should just practice and demo. You should just practice and demo. And she was like, no, I already know. And I'm like, all right, do what you want to do. And then, so that happened. So then after that went around, after I started feeling more comfortable, I was like, okay, I'm going to monitor what you do. I'll just kind of watch it or whatever. So what ended up happening was I would never enter trades because I was always because that's where my fear was just entering the trade initially and not being like fully understanding of what I was doing. But I know what to look for to get out. She knows what to look for to get in. So she usually gets in most of them, but has the time to do it. And then I'll come through and look through her list and double check them and see if she's met the pips and then get her out, because she'll just let it run. But
right.
That's what we've been working on.
Oh, that's cool.
That's what we've been kind of like sharpening each other, like steel sharpening steel, because now she'll get out. She knows now, like she's been practicing on counting her pips, so she knows now when to get out based on your, because I was telling her, like, you only need like 1 or 2 or 3. She'd be collecting like 20 pips. I was like, no, just get out.
You're like me. Awesome. So tell us exactly, are you placing, like, what does your plan look like? Are you placing a certain number of trades a day? What does your lot size look like? So how are you meeting that income goal every single day?
Well, we've gradually worked our way up. We first started off at just doing 10 cents a pip. And then we're doing like 50 cents a pip now. But basically, with the amount of trades that they send throughout the day, just kind of like, because more than likely we'll stay in them for longer than just like a little bit of a time, just because lately, like I said, I don't get to see them until after the day is done. So we kind of stay in them a little bit longer, but usually we're netting like maybe like $5 or $6 like a trade that we do, like each trade. So that's usually how we try to make about $5 a trade that we do. So that,
Nice.
You know about how many come
Okay.
through on the spike trader, maybe like 4 or 5 a day, maybe.
Right. And do you use a trailing stop loss, or do you just close out the trade once you see that you've made your daily goal per trade?
I'm still learning the trail. I'm still trying to get the understanding of it. So I just get out. That's what I do normally. So when the swipe trades come through, or the telegrams come through, or web analyzer, I jump in the trade, and then I don't get out right away. Then I come home and he gets me out. But normally that's what we do normally.
So you close out the trade?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we just close it out.
Yeah.
I've been working on
Okay.
trying to be better at putting a trailing loss in, but I haven't been good at it. I usually put it too close, and then it'll stop it. So I haven't like perfected that yet. So I'm better at just getting out.
Okay. Yeah,
Right.
It's something to perfect, definitely. But I know what you're talking about. So, well, awesome. I definitely wanted to provide some help to people who are looking to meet that daily income challenge of how they can start generating, because some people just don't know where to start. They're not good at coming up with a very strategic plan of how to do that. And so it's really important for those of you who are watching, if you're already trading, if you're, having some challenges at being profitable and being brand new, you have to have a plan. So if you're doing swipe trades, you need to know how many trades do you need to take per day, what lot size do you need to have, and how many pips do you need to achieve in order to make that daily income goal, right? So say, for example, even if you just needed to make $10 a day to cover your membership, well, you could place 4 trades a day at 10 cents a pip, you know, and aim for 30 pips, something like that. So you have to know your numbers. If you're just trading and you're just putting in trades and you're just, you know, out of the blue, just putting in trades and hoping that it just goes to profit, that's not going to help you be profitable. So that's exactly what they're doing. They have a very specific plan that helps them meet that income goal every single day. So tell us about some challenges that first, I want to say thanks for being transparent about starting and leaving demo too early and you blew your account. Most people are not honest about that. And I'm glad that you're honest about that. I talked about that in our previous post today. But we all learn. We all bend the rules, right? Yeah, I've been through rules too a few times. So, but you learn. It forces you to be disciplined. So what challenges have you guys faced so far as new traders, and how are you overcoming that?
A challenge that I was facing was journaling my trades, because I was, like you said, just entering trades, and I'm like, where did I get these trades from? Was it Telegram? Was it the web analyzer? Was it swipe trades? I was like, where did it come from? I'm losing money, but who gave it? Where did I get the information from? So my challenge is to journal the trades. I didn't really understand the importance of journaling, but now I do, because I don't want to just enter to enter. I need to know why I'm entering it, and is it a really good enter? Because even, you know, from J-Rock or whoever, sometimes they don't really be, you know, the best ones to enter at that time. So I'm just, my challenge was journaling. That was my issue.
And what have you learned from journaling your trades?
Basically, exactly what I entered, how long I was in there, and basically where I got the trade from. So in the notes, I can put, this was a swipe trade. Oh, this was a Telegram. Oh, this was a web analyzer. Basically, it just provides information that I didn't have before.
So a lot of people, so this video has the word swipe trade in it. So a lot of people are going to look at this and say, okay, I know what swipe trade is. But can you break down exactly what that is? Do you have to know what you're doing as far as trading to use swipe trade to actually start making a profit?
Good question.
Not at all.
No.
Not at all. You don't need to know nothing. Copy and paste and you good. Everybody know how to copy and paste. If you got a phone, you know how to copy and paste.
The swipe trades come through and they're suggested trades, and they have suggested stop losses and suggested, like, sometimes they tell you to get in at the market, but usually it's like a suggested sell limit. Or
that's too deep. It's easy. All you do is copy and paste.
Yeah. Right, there you go.
You guys are awesome.
So brand new and profiting, because you have professional traders sending you suggestions to get in, and all you do is copy and paste. That's pretty much what it is, right?
Right.
Now, you mentioned that you're busy.
And amazing mentor.
We're going to wrap up. We're not going to be very long, but you mentioned that you're busy. So a lot of people are busy. And that's the one thing I love about swipe trades, is because it helps people who are busy, people who are new. You don't know a thing about trading. That's how we started profiting being brand new, is through swipe trades. Right. And so, the question just left my head. So anyway, let's just do this. Give us some new advice for new traders. I know I hate when that happens, but give us some new advice for new traders who are already trading, who are doing Forex trading with iMarkets Live, or even those people who are thinking about doing trading. What advice would you have for people wanting to get started doing something like this, or new people who may still be having a challenge trying to achieve what you're doing?
I would say my advice would be patient and do your research. That's what you told me. That was the number one thing you said when I first met you, was to do your research. You're like, don't just say yes. You know, find out who we are, do your homework, and come back. And that's what it took me 2 months, but I still did my research. So for new traders, I would say, if you're thinking about it, definitely think about it, do your research, and circle back around and come back.
My advice is just to get your life together and demo before you decide to venture off with your real money. Everybody likes to make money, but nobody likes to lose it. And that was like, people like to gamble, or people just want to be too over anxious. Like she said, patience is key. I didn't get out of demo. I was in demo for a whole month before I put any real money in and did anything. I started off with a super low lot size, like 10 cents a lot is where I started. And it takes time to build that up until you're ready to go to the next.
And explain what demo is for people who don't know what that is.
Demo is like you just get play money basically, and it lets you test your strategy and see how much of your real money you would have lost if you were in there with your real money without losing your real money though.
Right. It gives you a live demo. If this was your money, how much you would have won or lost. So it just gives you like, ooh, I could have won, or ooh, it shows you where you made your mistakes, or you can correct your errors and stuff like that.
Right. So just pretty much practicing with fake money in a live market, getting your rhythm going.
Right. Yeah.
Because your demo account mirrors what you would make in a live account. So I'm so happy you said that but you did say that you rushed out a demo and you went and traded in a live account thinking that you knew what you were doing, right? And it's a whole nother ball game in a live account, right? Totally different.
Yes, it is.
So I'm glad that you're being honest, because a lot of people probably would not be honest about that. And that is the key. You have to take your time and be patient. But I think you can agree with this. Once you nail it in your demo account, what happens in your live account?
You transfer that same information to the live account.
Success.
So the strategies, the information that you learn from the demo, you take exactly to the live account. And it's like, okay, well.
And then you feel more comfortable because you're not just like jumping out randomly. You're like, okay, well, I've seen results. I've done this before. I know what to expect moving forward.
Right. I know it's going to pull back and go into profit. You're not scared, nervous, or watching your phone in panic mode.
Oh, yeah, I forgot what you said to that.
And one thing I've noticed as well, as we wrap up, is that sometimes when people are in their demo, they will stay in a trade longer or put a high lot size in, but won't do that in a live account. So you have to be exactly what you would do in your demo, exactly what you would do in live, you would have to do it in demo. So I think that's a good thing that you guys mentioned.
That's a good point. Absolutely. Yes. And for those, just one last tip, if you guys are wanting to make a certain amount, like I mentioned in the post today, if you're wanting to make $300 a day, it's important that you achieve that in your demo account first. Know your strategy and how you're going to achieve that every single day, and treat your demo account, like they're saying, like your live account, because it'll be easier to transfer that success into your account. But if you're trading $50 a lot size, $20 a lot size, $30 a lot size, and you know that you're not going to realistically do that in a live account, your emotions will go so crazy when you go into a live account. You will think, oh my gosh, what is happening to my life right now? So don't do that to yourself. Save yourself the headache. But we are so proud of you guys. Thank you so much for just sharing your success so far, and keep up the good work. I just think you guys are such an awesome couple, and I'm so happy and proud that you guys have joined us and that you're plugging in and staying in. So any last words?
I want to say thank you so much, Kim, for being an amazing mentor. I've heard stories about different mentors, and you have been amazing. I'm glad that, God has blessed me to know you. So I'm grateful to you. And anybody who's thinking about joining, they definitely should, because it's definitely worth it. It's you make your money back. I don't feel like I wasted my money at all. I feel that it was definitely a benefit. Like you said, it's knowledge that no one can take from you. So hopefully I can be like that lady and retire, quit my job. But in the meantime, I still get a great program. IML is amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
well, thank you guys for sharing. We're so grateful to have both of you.
Oh, nothing. I'm good.
Okay, so we
I
have
agree
a
with what you're saying.
All right, well, thank you guys so much. You guys have an awesome night. To those of you who are watching, if you have questions about anything that we've talked about in this video, drop them in the comments. We'd be happy to share more with you. We have a free resource group where we try our best to teach you how to trade. We share things that we're using, talk to you in simple, plain language, not all this technical jargon that you can't understand. And we just really want to expose as many of you to trading as many people as we can, because a lot of us have not been taught how to make money this way. So we want to teach young people, old people, retired people, anyone can learn how to trade. So you all have a good night. I hope that you enjoyed this awesome testimonial from this beautiful couple. And we look forward to having you guys back when you leave your job.
All right,
Thank you. Thank you so much.